Hey, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about your Power Hour to do list and how to time it so that you can productively build your business in the least amount of time. So, we all have really busy lives. A lot of you probably work full time jobs. You might have kids, you have other responsibilities. There's a lot of things going on. So, it's very important that we learn to get all of our business building activities that we have in our power hour done in the quickest amount of time, um, because we all have time that we set aside for this, but we have to be really honest with ourselves if what we're actually doing in that time that we've allotted for ourselves is productive. So one of the biggest factors to this is that this needs to be focused time. You need to turn off all of your notifications. If that means shutting off your TV and turning off the chat on your Facebook, and even if it means going and locking yourself in your bedroom, I don't care what you have to do, but you have to learn to make this extremely focused time so that you can get done everything you need to get done without distractions. Because I promise you, and I've had to learn this myself, it is extremely easy to get distracted. Facebook is like the devil. If you're on Facebook and you're sending out a message to somebody about a challenge group invite, and then you see a notification, and then you're looking at a picture and you're commenting and you're liking, and 10 minutes goes by and you wasted that time that you should have had focused on your business. Or if you're like me and you're home and busy with a child, I'm sure some of you are moms. I'm like, oh, I need to go throw the laundry in the dryer, or oh, let's go grab my son a snack, things like that. So I've had to learn to, set myself up and be really ready to sit down and get done what I need to get done. And I break my power hour up typically into like 15-20 minute increments throughout the day, as I can, because that's just what works best for me. So what works for you is maybe different than me, maybe different than somebody else, but finding a way to make your power hour, most productive for you is going to be key. So I've written down an example of what a power hour might look like. If you're just going to schedule out from 7 to 8 o'clock at night to do your power hour every day. So most of us have smartphones, and you have a little timer on there that you can set, and you can set it for 5 minutes, and that's the time that you can spend connecting with new people, as in forming with new people. So set it for 5 minutes, start a couple conversations, 3 to 5 new people. As soon as that 5 minutes is up, you move on to the next thing. So you'll set it again, and for the next 10 minutes you can do your invites. You're at a point in a conversation with somebody where you feel confident in inviting them to your challenge group, or asking them if they've ever considered, trying an at-home program, um, or if they've ever considered the coaching opportunity, things like that. So once that 10 minutes is up, then you can move on to the next task and you can do your follow-ups. So if that means, checking your email and following up with people that way, or your Facebook messages, or possibly through text message, or, writing down a list of the people that maybe you've, considered having a phone call with about the opportunity. And once that 10 minutes is up, you can set it again. And personally, I have never added my power hour, or added my personal development into my power hour. I really like personal development, and so that's what I do before I go to bed at night for at least 20 minutes every night. In the beginning, if you're extremely, tight on time, you can schedule your 10 to 15 minutes of personal development into your power hour. Set your timer on your phone for 10 to 15 minutes and read your book, and when it's done, you're done. And then you can set the timer for another 5 to 10 minutes, and you can work on post ideas. You can make a post on Facebook. You can brainstorm things that you want to be sharing on social media. So, and then also, you should at least be, if you're not running a challenge group yet, you should be coming up with an idea to run one. Um, but typically included in your power hour, you're going to be checking in on your challengers or your challenge groups. So for me, typically when I get up in the morning, I'll spend 15 to 20 minutes. I'll check in on my challengers, a few of them. I'll check in on my challenge groups. I might send a couple invites. I will add to my network. And, by then my son is up and he's hungry and eating breakfast. So I take a break. And when I have him all set up, then I know I can go back and do another 10 to 15 minutes. And like I said, break mine up throughout the day because that's what works for me. But for you, you have to figure out what works for your schedule, but be really, really, really make it a priority to have this be focused time. Because, if you are extremely, extremely busy and you are trying to build this business in the shortest amount of time a day, you have to be absolutely on target that when you are working your business, that you are actually doing business building behaviors. It is so easy to get distracted, some people more than others, like me. But learn what is your distractions and learn how to shut those off so that you can really be productive with this time. And trying to think if there's anything else that would be helpful for you guys. But I just wanted to say that, you've entered this group and you are a coach for a reason. So you've decided that you want to build this business for some reason or another and that it's important to you. So, it's really important to realize that this power hour needs to be a part of your day every single day, whether it's a weekend, a weeknight. This business is built on consistency, and this business is built by you doing these business building tasks every single day. And it's just like working out. You can't, skip 5 workouts in a week and then make it all up in 2 days on the weekend. It doesn't work like that. So if you're putting in this little bit of time every single day, it's going to compound to something so much greater over time. It's just learning how to do it effectively for you.